Hey, what's going on there, guys? Yeah, not a whole, not it's not a beautiful sunset, but I tell you what, it's a hot sunset. What's up there, Missy? What's up there, Charles? Yeah, just kind of hanging out here, getting a little live stream up here for the sunset. Not a whole lot to look at. I mean, there really isn't. There's no clouds here. Maybe a little something way over there, just a little high clouds there. No smoke, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's pretty boring. I mean, most people think California sunsets, they think beautiful, glorious, clouds in the view, some red sun. Of course, I'm not on the beach, so it's hot. It's too hot for me. But guess what? There's a little cold beverage that I love to kind of cure that heatness. But anyway, I figured we'd sit out here and maybe chat a little bit about what's going on out here in the world. If anybody's got any topics or discussions out here, it's the end of the weekend. Nothing really new. I mean, at least here on my end, I will be doing an earthquake video update a little bit later this evening. But I did want to just jump on and, kind of have a little landscape chit chat, I guess, if you will. Like I say, there's really nothing to look at. It's completely boring. Completely boring. Got some, that's a, over here, there's a, that tree right there is a pecan tree. And then this other one here, this big shade tree, is a mulberry tree that's kind of sitting on the ground. And of course, my dog, Chomper down there, he's kind of keeping himself entertained with a shoe. Let's see, what do we got here? Hold on a second here. Yeah, so kind of just hanging out. That's about it. Not a whole lot going on here, folks. Relatively quiet here in California right now. No major fires to report. Of course, as you guys can see, the ground is dry as a bone out here. I mean, it's pretty much everything's dead. Dead as a desert out here. No rainfall. Nothing like that out here. We haven't seen rain in quite a while. Quite a couple months here. And our rainy season doesn't really start until sometime in November, if we're lucky. But yeah, kind of just hanging out here, just enjoying the 100-degree day. I think we got up to 104 today. I think it was forecasted to be 107. We hit 104. Whoop-de-doo. It's still freaking hot. So I pretty much stayed inside all day today. It's still pretty warm out here. Not supposed to cool down too much tonight. So yeah, that earthquake out there back east kind of shook a few folks up in North Carolina this morning. I'm gonna bring in a little bit of North Carolina history tonight in the update video. Also talk about a pretty good sized quake that struck out there in South Carolina. 7.3 earthquake, I believe. It was quite some time ago, but needless to say, earthquake activity along the eastern, or at least east of the Rockies, is fairly, fairly common in terms of, regular activity. Not much so like California, but they do get earthquakes out there. There's my dog. He's such a good dog. Right? The mosquitoes are, yeah, I had to put on 100% DEET just to get these guys away from me. I mean, I'm out here in my shorts and flip-flops. I do. I still have some major cracks in the ground. If you guys, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. Let's go take a look. 1 second. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad you mentioned about those cracks in the ground. They are unusually large this year. So we'll go for a little walk back here in the field. These stickers over here are beautiful purple flowers when it comes to the springtime, but now they're dead. These things are known as bull thistles. They're they're pretty dominant when it comes to taking over the land out here. And of course, the beautiful star thistles here. So let's go check out the cracks out here. Some minor ones out here where I drive, but nothing major right there. These are some small ones. I'm sure there's some throughout the field out here. There's some right there where he's at. But the big ones are way back here. So I gotta go for just a little walk back here real quick. We got more bull thistles out here. Lots more star thistles. Just never ending bunch of pokies and stickers out here. So yeah, there's last year, I think, or the year before, there were some pretty big ones out here on this section of the field. Not so much this year, but there's a pretty big crack right here. See if you guys can see that without the major shadow effect going on here. That's my foot. So I could easily probably break my ankle on here if I wasn't watching what I was doing. And it goes down quite a ways down there, really far. And it could have something to do with groundwater. You know, groundwater movement, because we have had a pretty dry winter this past year. These are some tiny ones, but they're pretty much all over. My dog is like, don't even try. You guys better be quiet. Oh goodness. But yeah, that's there's more cracks over here, and I'm sure there's a lot more underneath this brush out here. It's kind of like the first year I haven't had sheep back here. Normally I put some sheep back here and they take care of the high grass and whatnot, so a lot of the cracks are covered up. But yeah, it's still kind of there. I think it's got to do with some ground movement underneath or some water movement underneath there. Maybe the water table level. I don't know. But it's hot back here. But other than that, just relatively quiet out here. Not a whole lot going on, folks. There's my shadow. Hello. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, thanks for bringing up the cracks there. I've been kind of wanting to go talk about it for a little bit. I'd like to find a bigger stick, show you guys how deep this stuff is here. It goes down pretty far. So I got a stick here roughly, so my foot, I'm about size 11 on my foot here. 11, 2, so like a 2.5 foot stick. Oops, just dropped a whole bunch of dirt down there, but I don't think that really matters. And it goes down pretty far. It can go down further than that, I'm sure. But yeah, 2.5 feet at least in some of these cracks here. Some years, it seems like some years there is none. But like on our dry years, maybe it, you know, could have something to do with our water level, water table level. Oh, who knows? All I know is it's hot. It is super duper hot. Yeah, way too dry out here in California. Not good. Plus, almost every day it's been like above 100. Ow. So I kind of got this this little hammock out here. Nice little hammock for my nephew when he comes over. Out here in the shade. So he normally comes out here. We turn on that sprinkler and we make a little mud out here, and he just has fun. You know, as a kid, he's 4 years old, so he has fun playing with his cars and bikes and stuff out here in the mud. Right now a little dry because he's not here, but I'm sure tomorrow he'll be here, so we'll turn that water on. Yeah, well, like I said, our rainy season's going to be, you know, it's normally in November. If we're lucky, there's been times where we've had a completely dry November. So it sucks. It really does. Being a weather guy, it really sucks. So yeah, he is a beautiful dog. He's really obedient too. Chopper, come here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. And he's only he's just coming up on about a year old. Hi. That's probably about as big as he's going to get there. He's pretty much a medium-sized dog. He might have a little bit of dingo in him, but yeah, he's a good dog. Out here is where those big cracks were at. I think it was a couple years ago when I made that video, and there's no doubt they're still out there. But I do not want to take a walk through this field. These things are dangerous. Look at these things. No, thank you. Oh. So yeah, I put my what's this called here? Tripod. Losing my train of thought here. Up here in the field, kind of positioning out here to the west, just to get the sunset out here tonight. And to have a little chit chat out here with the viewers on the channel. Just to, you know, say hi and see how everyone's weekend's going. Jerusalem artichokes? Is that what they're called? You know what? They do kind of look like an artichoke. I never thought about that. So yeah, when they flower, they're a beautiful purple flower. And then they dry up like that, but I didn't even think about it. Artichoke is a flower, so might have to try to eat some of those next year. That's crazy. Jerusalem artichokes. All right. I'm not gonna try to eat one now though. Yeah, because they do, if you think about it, they're kind of like a miniature artichoke before they bloom. They got that big head, you know, the big bulb type head. So y'all definitely have to try that a little bit later. So yeah, I really wish we had some beautiful clouds out here to mix in with the sunset, but it's just not happening. It's just not happening. We haven't had clouds out here in quite a long time. Occasionally we get some monsoonal moisture streaming up from like the southwest, you know, the desert southwest, but we don't get any rainfall here normally from that. Up in the mountains, yes, but here it's endless days of 100 degrees, folks. So never ever live here in Northern California if you like enjoyable weather, because this weather sucks. Not good. Let me show you guys my fruit trees real quick. All right, sorry folks. Yeah, my phone out here actually overheated while I was, look, it's in the shade. I had this the tripod set up here with my iPhone holder in the shade at sunset, and the thing overheated. So that tells you how hot it is out here. It's pretty warm. I don't like it one bit. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys real quick this beautiful pistachio tree. I have so many this year. I mean, there's every single branch is just loaded, completely full of pistachios this year. And they're just about ready. But yeah, it's hot, folks. It was 104 today. I don't know what it is right now. It's probably still in the upper 90s. But yeah, it's too hot. I'm not okay with this. I need to live somewhere where it's a little bit cooler. So anyway, folks, I'm going to end the stream before this thing overheats a little bit more. Yeah, every day, folks, is above 100 here in California. Every single day. And I do not live in Death Valley. I live here in Northern California, just outside of Chico. Chico, California is in the Sacramento Valley, but we get cooking up here. It definitely cooks. So anyway, we'll chat to you guys here in a little bit. Humidity is probably at, I think, 34%, somewhere in the low 30s.